Good morning or good afternoon, depending on what time it is that you are tuning in to this latest episode of Managerial Finance, starring Dr. E. All right, we are in Chapter 6, homework number 6, level pay loans. Question number 1. You borrow $300,000 at 5% annually, payable monthly. It is a simple interest loan. What is your monthly interest payment? So this is simple interest, and the answer is $300,000. How much you're borrowing times the rate, 5%, divided by 12 months, and the answer is $1,250. Okay? So, looks like $15,000 a year, which is $300,000 times 5%, divided by 12, which is $1,250 a month. Interest only. You are not reducing the principal. All right. Question number 2. You borrowed $250,000. Make sure that thing's working. From the bank. Get a close-up here. Yes, we are recording. You borrowed $250,000 from the bank to buy a house in terms of 4.5% APR payable monthly for 30 years. What will your payment be? So, $250,000 is the present value. That's how much the bank is going to loan you. And 4.5 divided by 12 is 0.375. That's your IY. And 30 years times 12 payments per year, 360 is your N. Compute payment. And you get minus $1,266.71. That's how much you have to pay to the bank. Okay? A month. There's your monthly payment. Now, how much will you pay back to the bank in total? Okay? If you think the answer to that is $250,000, you're wrong. Why would the bank loan you $250,000 and then ask you to pay back $250,000? What would not they be earning if they did that? And the answer is interest. They wouldn't be earning interest. So, the easy way to determine how much you're going to pay back to the bank in toto is the payment, the dollar payment times the number of payments. So we got 1266.71 times 360, okay? And that is equal to $456,016.16. That's the total amount of money that you're paying back to the bank, folks. All right? How much interest will you pay back to the bank over the entirety of the loan? Well, we're going to subtract out the principal that we borrowed from the total amount that we're paying back, and we get $206,016. Okay? So we're going to borrow $250. We're going to pay back $456. So $206,000 is interest. $250,000 is principal. Okay? All right. Now these questions will be on the exam. All right. Let's go to an amortization table, question number 5. Let's set up our amortization table. Please set your table up like I set my table up. So we have the payment number. 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to amortize the first 3 months. Then we have the beginning balance. Okay, and the beginning balance is $250,000. That's how much we're borrowing. Okay. Then we have the payment, and the payment is a level payment, so it doesn't change. So $1,267. Okay, $1,267. $1,267. All right. And notice that we rounded up by 29 cents. Okay. Now, the interest. Okay? And the interest is the rate, the monthly rate, times the beginning balance. Okay? Then we have the principal reduction, which is the payment minus the interest. And then we have the ending balance, which is the beginning balance minus the principal reduction. Okay? All right, so let's find the interest. So the interest is 0.045 divided by 12 times 250,000. Annual rate divided by 12 equals the monthly rate times the principal is equal to the interest charge. So the interest charge in the first month is, let me erase this, $937.50. Okay? So let's subtract $937.50 from $1,267. The payment minus the interest is equal to the principal reduction. $329.50 is what will be applied. So this is your payment, this is your interest, this is what's left over. This will be applied to reduce your beginning balance, and so your ending balance now is $249,670.5. And we're going to be off by a few cents because of rounding. But this minus this equals this. So beginning balance, payment, interest, which is the monthly rate times your beginning balance. There's your interest. Subtract your interest from your payment, you get your principal reduction. Subtract your principal reduction from your beginning balance, you get your ending balance. So your ending balance there becomes your beginning balance here, 249,670.5. Multiply that times 4.5% divided by 12, and you get 936.26. Subtract this from your payment, and you get 330.74. Subtract that from your beginning balance, and you get 339.76. That becomes your beginning balance here, 339.76. Multiply this by 0.045 divided by 12, and you get 935.02. Subtract this from your payment, and you get 331.98. And subtract this from your beginning balance, and you get 249,007.78. Okay, see how that works? Now, question 6. What happens to the amount of the monthly payment over time as the loan ages? The monthly payment. And the answer is nothing happens to the monthly payment. It stays the same over the whole term of the loan. What happens to the amount of the payment allocated to pay interest as the loan ages? Well, the amount allocated to pay interest goes down. Why? Because you're paying your balance down. Your balance times your rate equals your interest charge. Well, if your payment stays the same and the amount allocated to interest goes down, then what's left over to reduce principal goes up. All right, that's how it works. What happens to the, what happens to the amount of payment allocated to pay interest loan ages? Number 7, it declines because the principal is being paid off. What happens to the amount of the payment allocated to pay principal as the loan ages? It increases because the amount of interest declines, but the payment remains the same. Okay, develop an amortization schedule for a and by the way, this ending balance right here happens to be the present value of 357 payments. We've made 3 payments out of 360. So, the present value of the remaining 357 payments of $1,267, okay, at an annual interest of 4.5% payable monthly is this. That's the present value of the remaining payments. Okay, let's look at question number 9. Develop an amortization schedule. So, and we're going to do 2 months. So let's erase all this. All right, $100,000 loan. So we're going to put $100,000 here. APR of 5% payable monthly for 20 years. Okay, so we need to find the payment. So $100,000 is our present value, and 20 times 12, 240 is our N, and 5 divided by 12 equals 0.41667 is our IY. Compute payment, and we get $660. There's our payment. All right, so let's put that in there, 660 and 660. All right, so our interest is 0.41667 times 100,000. Okay, our monthly interest times 100,000 is 416.67. Subtract 416.67 from 660, and we get 243.33. Subtract 243 from 100,000, and we get 99,756.67. Okay. That's our new beginning balance, 99,756.67 times 0.0041667, and we get 415.66. Subtract that from 660, and we get 244.34. Subtract 244.34 from 99,756.67. And we get 99,512.33. 2 months worth. All right. Let's do another one. Question 10. Develop an amortization schedule for a $200,000 loan. So let's go ahead and get rid of all this. So this is 200,000, and let's find the payment. 200,000, and it's for 30 years times 12 payments per year is 260. I'm sorry, 360. And then let's find the interest rate. 3.75 So that's 3.75 divided by 12, which is 0.3125 is your IY. Okay. Compute payment, and we get 926.33. 23. No. Let's see which is right. 200,000 is your present value, and 360 is your N, and 3.75 divided by 12 is your IY. Compute payment 926.23. So let's go ahead and fill the payment in, 926.23 and 926.23. And let's find the interest charge for the first month, and that would be 0.003125 times 200,000, and the answer is $625. Again, a little rounding going on in there, okay? And we have 301.23. So 926.23 minus 625 equals 301.23. Subtract that from 200,000, and we get 199,698.77, and that becomes our new beginning balance. 199,698.77. Okay. Then we're going to multiply that times 0.003125. And we get interest of 624.06. Subtract that from our payment, and we get a principal reduction of 301.27. Subtract our principal reduction from our beginning balance, and we get 199,396.5, our ending balance. Okay? There you go. Homework 6 in the books. The key is to get your template correct, compute your payment properly, multiply your beginning balance by your period rate, whether that's annually, quarterly, semi-annually, monthly, subtract the interest from the principal and from the payment, and you get your principal reduction, and subtract your principal reduction from your beginning balance, and you get your ending balance. All right, hopefully that helps. You're clear on amortizing loans, and we'll move on. Peace out. Shalom.